Hey guys, how you doing? It's Mr. Fuzzy Lego. Welcome back to our Super Smash Bros. Ultimate minifigure video. And today I have number 4 Echo Fighter, Dark Samus, and number 25 Echo Fighter, Chrom. And these are cool characters, and they're both Echo Fighters. So, is this the first time there's 2 Echo Fighters in one video instead of pairing them with their respective fighters? I don't know. But let's get started with Chrom, because he was revealed first in the Direct. It's also ridiculously high, so I gotta zoom out a little bit. Whoop. So obviously, well, his sword is kind of giant, so I'm gonna move it up. Is it the Falchion? I feel bad because I don't know really Fire Emblem weapons that well. I really don't know them at all. So I'm probably gonna get the weapons all mixed up. Oh wow, it went dark. Hang on, let me fix it. Yuck, it sucks. Okay, I'm sorry, just the quality is a little bit, it's dark because that's just how. Rolls. I'm trying to get to go focus into the background, so go brighter. But it is not wanting to do that. I think it's just dark because Fire Emblem characters are pretty blue when they're dark and whatnot. But anyway, oh wow, there we go. That's good enough. So, first of all, I'm going to get my hands out of the way so it doesn't get all messed up. Stop falling over, come on. So, first of all, Chrom's sword is the very same one that I made for Lucina. There are no touch-ups to the sword. That's the exact same one. They're just sharing it for now. And that's really it. There's not much going on to it. Very simple little sword, just painted in my own colors to make it just like the one in the games. And that is it for his sword. It's very simple. So now it's time for the actual figure itself. And I think I'm going to start down at the bottom. As you can see, his boot details are all down there and painted. Very difficult to find like really good references for the shoes. Does not, like, the paint does not go to the back except for the actual boot color. Oh, whoa, he fell over. And then you can see kind of the more detail around the knees and more of the boots on this side. And all the gold plates that go around his torso. Those are all there. And then he also has his belt that runs across his side. This actually goes, it's just one piece, goes all the way to the back, I think. Yeah, it just stops there, but it does go all the way down there. So his movement is a little bit restricting in that regard. And this guy's coming off a little bit too, that's bad. But anyway, you can see more of the gold little paintings and whatnot. I could probably fix these up, the little buckle parts. And you can see the cross. And I did keep these in white instead of using like a gray, because gray would make it really weird. And you can see all the different layers I did for this guy. Like this guy is kind of coming off. It's really difficult to get it to glue to the back there. But that's what it used to do. And one just kind of thing, this shoulder pad actually came from an idea by the Moose, 276 I believe. I honestly forgot the last 3 numbers of your username. I'm sorry, but I know he makes a lot of Smash Bros. Stuff, and it's really cool. But anyway, he had the idea to use this Ninjago piece, like the neck part, and it has like a wheel in the back where you can put your your weapons. But I cut all that off just so that it was just this piece on it, and I think it looks really great for his for Chrom's little shoulder piece. So the idea for this piece does go to that customizer, and I'll link him in the description and all the stuff that I post and whatnot. And he does have, Chrom has little things here, even though they kind of come down a little bit, they are there. And one last detail, I guess, you can see the eyes are all painted on there, and he has the same hairpiece that Marth and Roy and their characters, they still have the same exact hairpiece because I just do very minimal sculpting onto it, and that's what they look like. And the last detail I want to point out is his tattoo. That's painted on here and also onto the back of his cape, which I don't know if it's entirely accurate if he has it on the back of his cape, but I put it on anyway because I thought it would look cool. So that is pretty much it for Chrom. He's not the most complicated figure, but he was definitely pretty intimidating to make. And this rounds off, I think, 7 Fire Emblem characters, so that's a lot. And they're done. So next up is Dark Samus, who is here somewhere. Sorry, she's still a he, she, I don't know. It's still in its pose, so I need to actually kind of fix it before I can really move it around, because it's really weird. I don't want to hurt it because it's very fragile and whatnot. So, well, it's weird, like the lighting is like all blue, just, for her or him or whatever. So, let's start with the base colors, I think. The base colors are, it's a metallic, gunmetal gray. That's the base color, if I can find it somewhere in my paint selection. It's, where are you? It's somewhere here. I don't know where it is specifically, but it is here, and it's like, gunmetal gray. It's a generic metallic color. And the rest of the highlights you can see are in metallic black, matte black, and then some gray. You can see an example of the gray down there onto the chute, like the leg parts, and I guess we'll start with those first since there is a lot of detail that goes into them. So the base is painted in a metallic gray, like a metallic dark gray. You can see all the blue little lines that I did. I don't know why I have this in my hand. And all the light gray, or rather dark gray highlights that I like to include on it because it looks cool. There's the side of this leg with more of the blue little thingies. And then this side also has some more little blue thingies. And it's her shoes, there they are. They're pretty cool as well. I think they can move, but it's just very restricting. I don't want to like scratch off the paint of this, so it's kind of just like a statue at this point. But anyway, the sculpting onto the torso is pretty minimum. It's just this like triangle bit up there with some more details. And you can see the blue underneath it, and it's more of the gray. And that part is metallic black. You can actually see it shine. And onto this arm, you can see the ball parts, just like the normal Samus, who has all these weird little thingies. This arm is the same kind of way. It has like crack thingies. I don't know really exactly what you can call them. But they're on there, and then her turret cannon. It feels really difficult to paint, and you can see kind of like how dirty it was painting it, and why I'm not going to go back to it. Oh well. And one last detail, I mean the helmet looks pretty simple. I actually did my Samus helmet the exact same way. And I actually haven't shown Samus or Zero Suit Samus, so I will do those soon. But for the most part, it looks pretty cool. And one last detail is actually the headpiece, which is actually just a transparent blue head. I forgot where I got this, but this is just a transparent blue head. And it is supposed to look cool, but you kind of can't see it with the helmet, so it's just kind of dark. So I might just repaint it and then get like a different head and just paint light blue onto it. So that is it for Dark Samus and Chrom. I don't want this video to be extra long, no detail on the back, but I will probably end up putting some detail before the game comes out, because I do want to go back and fix most of these characters for the game comes out. I already said that. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Make sure that you subscribe and also like the video if you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later with another Super Smash Bros. Character video. Let's see, I'll let you guys pick the next one. It can either be all three of the Mii Fighter variants or Breath of the Wild Link. Those are the two that I'm willing to show, because there are still characters I have, except their partners are not finished, or I'm just waiting to show them at a specific time. And so that is what you can choose from, Breath of the Wild Link or the Mii Fighters, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.